Hi everybody, it's Maggie here and Verinda, and we're here to tell you about our feelings, our thoughts on the Royal Commission interim report that was handed down today. We'd like to say that for a start off, there are consumer perspectives in the report. The definition of lived experience workforce in the report includes both consumers and carers, but as two distinct disciplines. We see this as a very positive move. The consumer movement cited and referred to as the building block of current and emerging social change and change within and around the mental health system. The Royal Commission makes a number of proposals aimed at elevating the influence of the lived experience workforce in all aspects of the mental health system in Victoria. The report emphasised centrality of consumer-led ideas, services and workforce, growing body of academic research and evaluation of consumer work. The report touched on leadership and strategy, policy, research, evaluation, risk auditing and change readiness, and specific disciplines such as recovery specialists. Dominant notions of recovery and trauma-informed frameworks are used. There is an opportunity to ensure these frameworks are not separated from consumer-led perspectives and practice. There are great quotes from the report, and the report examines structural supports such as training, career pathways and remuneration. In the Commissioner's view, lived experience work will be a central pillar of the future mental health system, with new roles spanning service design and delivery, service and system leadership, research and evaluation, and system accountability and oversight. Co-production mentioned as integral to the mental health system and lived experience workforce, not on a token level but systemic, with ongoing education, evaluation and career prospects. There's free peer certificate for and peer workforce, free at TAFE, and coaching and supervision for lived experience workers. So you come into the role and that's it basically. We need to be thinking about this as a discipline. We need to be developing senior roles with appropriate remuneration and developing them into leaders and managers of those services. There are 9 key recommendations, and Verinda's going to go through some of those.
Yeah. So one of the things that Maggie and I really want to say about the report is that we acknowledge that there'll be some content of the report that consumers are disappointed in, and we know that this might be a difficult time, and we encourage you to contact our Commission support team if you'd like to talk about any concerns you have or any sense of disappointment that you have. This will help us to work into the future with the Commission. So as Maggie said, there's 9 recommendations. There's 3 that are of particular interest to us at this stage. The first one is a recommendation that around Aboriginal social and emotional wellbeing. And what the recommendation includes is a new Aboriginal social and emotional wellbeing centre with teams throughout Victoria. Recommendation 5 talks about a service designed and delivered by people with lived experience, and we're really excited by this one. We visited a service in New Zealand that the recommendation is based on, and that is a residential service designed and delivered by people with lived experience. So that's really exciting as a brand new service. And recommendation 6 is around the lived experience workforces, and this recommendation talks about improving career pathways, including learning and development processes. As Maggie said, the free Cert 4 is an example of that. Supervision and other workplace supports. Also improving the involvement of workforce in all levels of organisations, including management. And there's some examples in there of some new services that they want set up that should be jointly managed and led by people with lived experience. So that's it in a bit of a nutshell.
We're very encouraged by the report, and we hope to bring out a more formal document next week, which we will pull apart the 650 something pages. Thank you for joining in. We hope that we can hear any comments that you have about the report, Both Verinda and I are very keen to do that. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.